Hi, this is Jack Hansen, Hazmat Resource up here at the Oregon Hazmat Conference. We're paired with Ricardo from Agilent to learn more about this ramen. We've been excited to get a ramen on our website for a while now, and we finally got Agilent. That was the company we wanted. So we got them, and we're excited, and we get to take a look at this piece of equipment and how it operates and learn more about it. So go ahead, Ricardo.
Thank you, Jack. And well, as you were mentioning, this is the Raman system from Agilent. And as a matter of fact, it's not a Raman, it is a source, which is a type of Raman spectroscopy called Spatially Offset Raman Spectroscopy. What does that do? It will allow you to measure through closed, opaque, and color containers without having to open them or doing like magic tricks or changing gadgets of the devices, right? So all you have to do is you have to place it against the container, kind of like what I'm doing now. And then, actually, I'm gonna put this here just to make it a little simpler. This is just a kind of like a shroud, like an ambient shroud that will help us to reduce the effects of ambient light getting into the system.
Yes,
but also to protect our eyes, because we're shooting a laser, right? At the end of the day, we have to be aware of this, even though it's a very safe laser.
Yes.
So you place the system against the container, you select the type of container. It's very user-friendly. Even my daughters can use it. They have used it, the system, 12 and 13 years old.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is choose the type of container, you start the measurement. If you suspect this is an explosive, you can reduce the power of the laser, or also you can put a time delay so you can give you enough time to walk to a safe location, right? So I'm gonna do no time delay, full power, since hopefully this is not an explosive. And then the measurement starts. The measurement time is fixed. It's always 1 minute and 40 seconds, always. Doesn't matter the color of the sample, doesn't matter if it's a liquid or a solid, it's always 1 minute and 40 seconds.
Yes.
Other Raman handheld devices, they don't do this. They have it's not a constant time. They will start looping and they will go 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour, 2 hours, go back to 30 minutes, and then at the end of the day, you may not get a result.
Right.
With this, the source, the result, you always have a constant time. Another advantage of the system is that you can always see everything that is happening. You see the signal quality, you see the 16 steps that are on the device. So there are no surprises, right?
Yes.
So at the end of the day, you need to know what is happening. You have limited time. You are in a very hazardous situation, and you need to know what to do. Raman is not a magic wand. It's not a perfect technology like everything else in the market. So if it's not gonna give you a reading, you need to know, and you can then make the next decision or make the next step, right?
Right.
So it's important to know what is happening. And as you can see, now it's finished. Now it's just processing information and it's comparing the scan that just took against the library.
Okay.
And then it finished. We got Sucrose with 92% match. You can see how this is full of sugar. Of course, we didn't put any gasoline here because we will not be able to be in the conference.
Right.
But so we fill up with sugar, and as you can see, we got Sucrose 92%. And then let me show you the quality of the scan. Super clean, nice optical resolution, low fluorescence. Basically, the green is the scan, the black graph is the library. They are basically on top of each other, right? And again, we measure through a red Petrocan container in 1 minute and 40 seconds.
That's
just
amazing.
To show you the power of the device, right?
So what's the library? So when we get customers asking us and they're like, hey, we're interested in getting a ramen, or we need another tool for the toolbox per se, and it's something like this, like how big is the library? Where does this beat other manufacturers?
Well, the library size, we have 3 different packages depending on the needs of the user or the operator. We have the standard, which has something like maybe like 2,000 elements in the library, and it has the most common stuff like petrochemicals, medicines, the most common household chemicals, narcotics, the explosives. It has the basic of the basic.
Yes.
Then we have toxic and hazardous, and that one has something like 7,000 and has everything from the standard plus another 5,000 or so.
Okay.
And then we have the comprehensive that has something like 13,000 elements in the library.
Oh, wow.
That has a lot of the very funky, very rare chemicals that you may find in a petrochemical plant, right?
Yes.
So depending on the area, so if you are maybe, let's say you are in Houston area where there's a lot of petrochemicals and a lot of chemistry industry, you may want to have the comprehensive.
Right.
But if you are just maybe in a town in Arkansas, you may only need the toxin hazmat, right? So it depends on the application. Okay. And also another good feature of the system is that you can increase and refine your library. You can add items to the library. It's very easy to do. It's free. You don't have to pay Agilent to do anything to the system, and that will make you increase your library size, right? Because we don't have everything in the library. It's impossible. Plus, with the new fentanyl threads that we're having, there's a new fentanyl out there every week. So it's impossible for us to have all the fentanyl, for example, the fentanyl analogs. So with this, you can then improve your library by yourself, right? So as I was mentioning earlier, we have, the system has 3 modes of operation. The first one is the true barrier or source, our patented feature. The second one is what we call the point and shoot, which is basically if the sample is in a glass, a clear bag, or is exposed, you use the second mode. That measurement time is only 40 seconds. And also we have the vial mode, which is probably the most conventional Raman, where all you have to do is you remove the tip of the Raman. It has some magnets in there, and you just place the vial holder. You place the vial holder. It also has magnets, so there's only one way that it will go. You open it, you put your vial sample, you close it, and then select the vial, tell it start, and that's it. You see, in 3 seconds, I'm scanning already in a vial, right? The measurement time is only going to be 40 seconds. So it gives you the opportunity to measure it in different ways, depending on the sample, depending on the container, and gives you more room to play with the system.
Very cool.
The DHS, Department of Homeland Security, did an evaluation of all the Raman systems, handheld Raman systems, leaders in the market, and the result came on top. It came as the highest rated system out there in the market.
Oh, very cool.
Not only, which in the most important, which is detection. It was the highest on detection in identifying the unknown samples, which is what you really care, right? That's all you want to identify, right? Because we're trying to keep the people safe, the public, and this system lets you do it and make the right. So as you can see, finish scan the vial, and it just has like some starch in there, right? Just to show you the easiness of the system. And again, look at the spectra. Oh, sorry. Again, a very clean, no
nice
fluorescence,
yes,
good match spectra, right? And the system can also scan even through some dark containers. So let me just replace this again. We can replace to some dark containers, sorry, like that. So all I'm gonna do is place this very, very dark container again on the tip of the system. I'm gonna place this shroud just to protect our eyes
the lighting,
and the lighting. And then again, I'm gonna select the type of container, which is a thick color opaque. Because it's not an explosive, I don't have to reduce the power of the laser or add time delay, so just click go. And again, in 3 seconds, I'm scanning. So, and that's why this system is very user-friendly, right?
No, very cool. I mean, look at it right here. We can use either an Amazon Prime bag, we can scan through that, we can scan through this plastic bottle, we can scan through a package, something very easily that our law enforcement or first responders will come against. Paper with any powders in it, residuals, a large container, you know, very common.
Petrocan container.
Petro container.
Yes.
So one of the reasons why it's nice to not have to open a package is this could aerosolize, it could react with air. We don't know what anything is going to do. So when we come in and we do a sample or a recon mission, we'll go in and we'll look at all of these possibilities of locations to conduct a sample, make it a determination, go in and do a sampling mission, and actually be able to just use something like this and detect, in these packages without even having to open them. So having this ability for a hazmat team, it's just another tool in the toolbox, but it could be a very effective tool if you pick the right one. So very cool. We're excited to have this here at Hazmat Resource. We want to just use this video to help our customers understand what it is that we're offering here, and to get the best ramen on the market. So this is what we do. We try to vet our products as much as possible, make sure we're selling good products to our customers and our first responders, and yeah, super excited.
Yeah. So really quickly, sorry, finished doing the scan.
Yeah.
And as you can see, we scan through this dark plastic. With conventional ramen, we probably will have burned the surface, will be smoke coming out.
Yeah.
Not only we didn't burn it, but we also were able to scan it. That one is full with sodium bicarbonate, and you can see we got sodium bicarbonate with 95% match.
Yeah, through a container.
And adding
insane.
to what you said,
Yeah.
that is what is not important to open it. Imagine if this was full of fentanyl.
Yeah.
That would be lethal. We will be all now on the floor, right?
Yeah.
Because 3 little grains of the size of salt,
Yeah.
fentanyl in your system,
Very
you
nice.
are out.
Very
So that's
cool.
why it's important to keep them in a closed container, not only for speediness or making a fast decisions, but also for public safety and environment reasons, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of that part. And now, just for the last one, sorry if I can.
Yeah.
I'm gonna scan now this envelope just to show you how we can also do it. I'm gonna hold it like this just to ensure that all the pills are on the bottom. So I'm gonna, again,
suspicious package, anything
package,
of that nature.
Anything of that nature. You find it, or you don't know what it is. It arrives to a governmental building. Maybe it's in the airport. Maybe it's in a train station, on a football game. So you know what it is. That you receive a call. There's a threat. Again, just put it against it. You don't have to even open it, which again will keep you safe. The most important reason to have resolve, and also, it will be you will make a fast scan.
Well, for an unknown package, a first responder is going to have basic radiation detection. They're going to go up and clear it with radiation. They're going to put a gas detector up to it. They're going to see if it's off-gassing in any nature. And then the next step would be to take a peek at this and use this to get a reading on it.
Exactly.
So, very cool.
Yeah, exactly. Very good point. This is like a tool on a toolbox. You need to have all the complete package. There's no one system will give you all the solutions. You need to have a complete package, and that's why we partner with you guys, because we know that you will be able to, number one, you have the expertise to tell your customers or to advise your customers what they need or what they should get.
No, we tell them what to buy.
Yeah, you tell them what to buy, exactly. and you have the different business partners to offer the whole toolkit, right? So again, I finish. I got aspirin with stearic acid, right? So now just to show you, we scan this Amazon bag. You see it's a thick plastic. There's bubbles, padding, right, with air in the middle. And then we also went through a purple bottle of aspirin. So just to show you, we went through 3 layers.
That is insane.
Different colors, different shape. One has air in the middle. A purple bottle of aspirin, and we're able to get aspirin with 94% reading. And now let me show you the spectra.
Perfect.
Super clear.
Yeah.
This will not be possible with any other technology, not just conventional ramen.
Yeah.
And that's why this system is different from the rest. And that's the reason why the Department of Homeland Security, when they did the evaluation, this guy came on top.
Very cool. Well, thank you, sir.
Okay,
appreciate
thank you.
it. Absolutely.
Thank you. I'm very excited to be working with you guys.
So yeah, here's another opportunity for a great piece of equipment, another tool in the toolbox. Thank you so much.
Two minutes left. 2 minutes. Hi, I'm Rob. I'm a first sergeant at the Civil Support Team, And today we're at the Hazmat Conference. This is day 2, and our contestants, all the participants in the classes here, are participating in the Hazmat Olympics, which is basically just a bunch of kindergarten field games designed to get them hot, sweaty, and have a good time. They'll have about 35 minutes to complete all the stations, and when they're all done, we're going to pick a winner, and if we don't have a good winner, we've got a tiebreaker. So we'll figure it out. This is the, I don't know, maybe the 5th or 6th biannual Hazmat conference I've been to, and our firefighter Hazmat teams come here to receive good training and to get together and converse and make partnerships. There's a team in pretty much every other county of the state, and yeah, they're just here to have a good time and get to know each other and learn as much as they can about the topics.
Like and subscribe so we can continue to help Hazmat teams and first responders every day. See you on scene with Hazmat Roadshow TV.